Hello, 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 everyone. I hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely new year. All right. All right. Can you let me know if you can, guys, can hear me clear? Just let me know. I don't know. The last time I went live, I could not see comments, which was really crazy. All right. I'm just going to go because I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a short time. Real quick, I just want to talk about the do's and don'ts of New Year's. You see the text messages does not text message, but the thing. Okay, I have to use another device apparently to see. That's crazy work, but okay. Um, we're gonna talk about the real quick what to do and what not to do on New Year's. Okay, the reason why I'm making this post because as we all know, we all are in a lot of different hoodoo groups that don't really talk about hoodoo. They talk about everything else but hoodoo, which is okay if that's what you're into, right? But if we just want to focus on hoodoo, that's what we're going to focus on here. Just hoodoo, okay? And if you're coming in and I don't say hi, please know. For some reason, I cannot see the comments, so I apologize. So, the do's and don'ts for New Year's. So, there's a couple of things that happen during New Year's. Everybody like to clean their house, right? Wash their clothes, um, have money in their pockets or inside their shoes, um, make sure that they have certain foods cooked, uh, make sure that they have a man walking through their door at 12 o'clock or immediately after 12. These are some of the very basic traditions of New Year's. So let's go over it. Washing clothes. Some say it means that you will wash someone or something out of your life. Some say you will wash luck and money out of your house. Some say just don't wash pants because you will wash money out of your life. Okay. So the question is, can I or can't I wash my clothes on New Year's Day? Right? Because that's the day that we're talking about, New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. My answer is no. And here's why. Because hoodoo is tradition. It is tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation. So this is my reasoning for saying no. Because hoodoo is family traits, families tradition, right? So when it comes to hoodoo, is there a specific right and a specific wrong? No, right? Not everybody was raised the same, right? Remember my analogy for a yellow cake. Your grandmother, my grandmother make the same yellow cake, but the ingredients of them is different based upon where we grew up at and where you grew up at. So for my family, we do not wash our clothes on New Year's Day. We don't do that. And the reason why is due to everything that I stated above. Washing or removing someone out of your life, out of your house, washing away luck and prosperity and money. So we do not wash clothes on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is where we're washing, we're cleaning, we're getting all of that done, right? So that on New Year's Day, this is where the food comes in. Because on New Year's Day is where you're supposed to be having the commodity and bringing forth that energy of family, right? And sharing the prosperity with the black eyed peas and the collard greens and the cornbread, the hoppin' johns, all of these different types of food that is basically served and cooked on New Year's. This is part of the do's and don'ts of New Year's. Can you wash your floor on New Year's Day? No. Can you sweep your floor? No. And again, this is my family tradition, my family traits. This is our hoodoo practices. Someone else's hoodoo practices or their family's culture or the way they was raised might be different. I don't see how something that has been going through your family for years should now change based upon the modern understanding of hoodoo, right? The other things that are done that some may not know when it comes to the foods, right? When you have your collard greens, you got to cook it with pork. A lot of us don't eat pork, right? But in our family, a lot of us don't eat pork. But the collard greens or the hoppin' johns or the red beans and rice, again, all with pork. Because why? The ideology of pork back then was money, 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 money. Pork was a very high priced meat. It was something, that only the rich had, right? So that's why we were stuck with the chitlins and the feet and the ears, right? But now everybody wants some chitlins, everybody wants some pig feet, everybody wants some hog mog and stuff like that, right? But this is the reason why these things were the tradition and why they hold the value that they hold is because the significance, what it meant to our ancestors during that time. Collard greens. It looks like money, it's green like money, it washes and does all the things like money. The cornbread, significant to gold, which is something that we'll also talk about too in another live when it comes to gold, right? And different type of stones and crystals that could have possibly been used in your hoodoo tradition, in your hoodoo family, in your lineages, right? So naturally, they did not all have access to gold, so there is a stone called fool's gold that is a stone, and cornbread represents that stone. Again, the food is all a representation of the money energy, the family coming together, having that understanding. The collective is now having the same intentions, which go ahead and makes everything manifesting, right? So now the other thing is having a man walk through your door at 12 o'clock, right? Or immediately after 12 o'clock. That is also a hoodoo tradition depending on what you were raised with. There's another hoodoo tradition, which is making sure that you have at least $1 in your pocket by the time the clock strikes 12. Another hoodoo tradition is praying at 12 a.m., right? These are all things that are hoodoo tradition that if it was something that you did year after year with grandma and grandpa and great grandma and great grandpa, this is hoodoo, guys. Keep in mind that when it comes to hoodoo, you just have to consider what you saw and you know that you practiced without even knowing that you was practicing it, right? This is what hoodoo is. Okay. So, can you wash your clothes New Year's Day? No. Can you sweep and clean on New Year's Day? No. All of this stuff was supposed to be done on New Year's Eve. Now, does it make or break you guys for the rest of the year? No. Understand that also what this did was have things flow for you easier for the rest of the year, right? Because you know how maybe you clean once a week or maybe you clean once a month, depending if you have kids or not. If you got kids, then you're cleaning every day, right? But to have a fresh start, a new beginning for the new year, right? This is what this also did. So it gave you the mindset to keep it going, right? It's kind of like habits, right? That's what it is, right? It's like a habit. Once you start it, right? It's hard to break. So you already started cleaning and getting things ready and getting used to that cooking in the beginning of the year with that clean start, fresh mindset. That trickles on over to the new year. Not doing these things or failing to do these things, or it does not make or break you, you guys. It's all about you, your mindset, your intentions, okay? Please keep that in mind. Please, please, please. Um, I'm going to end it here. For anybody watching the replay, you got any questions, any concerns, please leave a comment. Let me know. And I'll definitely hit you back. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out together. Please know that I love you. I really do. Have an awesome, awesome new year. Bye.